Cam, first, how are you doing? How's everything just going for you in your recovery process?
Everything's good. It's going great. Feeling better. Getting better by the day, but feel really good. Way better than I was. But rehab's going real good. Feeling real good. So going into the off season, feeling good. It's a positive.
You had to go through a lot this season with just your injury. How would you assess how just this season was for you, and how was it for you just to get through it?
Yeah. Great season. When I was available, I felt like I had a great season when I was available to play. Learned a lot. Really, found out a lot about myself. On and off. Great season. Obviously, love to be playing more, but sometimes just how the cards are dealt. But hungry and ready to get back playing. So this never happens again. So I just can't wait.
When you talk about learning a lot and just growing, just what do you take away the most from this time and walking away from just the growth that you've done?
Yeah, just yeah, that's a good question. Just trying to find solutions. Just really find solutions. Whatever the situation may be, whatever the problem may be. Just trying to find the best solution for it. I think that's what this year consisted a lot for me, the team and performance. Just trying to find solutions to, make everything right. Especially for me, trying to get back on the court as quickly as I can. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. But we just gotta learn from it and take it into next year for sure.
Cam, what's your relationship with Jordy like now compared to what it was when the season started?
It's way better. Obviously, it's gonna be, a learning curve for both. He didn't know me, I didn't know him, so just trying to get to know each other, learn how he sees the game, learn me, and learn how I see the game and how I play as a player. But I think now we're in a really good spot, a great spot actually. And it's great. I love Jordy. Jordy's great. Just learned a lot from him, and I can't wait to run it back next year with him. If that is the case, so we'll see. But it's definitely been great learning from him for sure. So I think we're in a great spot, great relationship. So just want to keep building that and keep growing.
Cam, this is twofold. You talked about learning over the course of the season. I mean, is there anything that you learned about, I don't know, either your preparation or stretching or PT, whatever, to make sure that you don't have the same issues with the hammy next year?
No, I mean, the times I got hurt, it was like fluke injuries. I never been hurt this much. So it's not nothing for me to really be concerned about in that aspect. I mean, every time I got hurt, it was fluke injuries. Like one was a step back that I do normally. I didn't even know I was hurt until I started running a little bit. And then Chicago was the final play of the game, and it's like damn, the luck of that. So it's like nothing that I'm really concerned about that I need to really do, but it's just learning like, okay, maybe get a little extra recovery or something, just little stuff like that, just learning like that. But I think you can always learn something, learn something from what I experienced this year because it's never happened to me. So it's obviously me learning something for sure.
And you said you'd love to run it back if that ends up being the case. Are you confident that in that window that you guys have that you can get something done before free agency even starts, or do you expect, all right, I'm going to hit the market and get an offer and just bring it back to them and they'll match it? Or
Yeah, we'll see. Those are conversations that the front office and my agents will have. I'm not sure when, but we'll see how it goes. But definitely excited, excited to come back, play in front of the fans again. I know the fans love me, and I love to play in front of them, give them a good show. So it's definitely mutual. But we'll see. It's just part of the business. Can't really tell on that. I don't know. So we'll see.
Does the prospect of hitting free agency for the first time, potentially seeing what your value is in the market across the league, is that exciting? Is it intimidating? Just how do you feel about that?
No, man. I mean, I know my value. I know what I'm worth around the league. So, it's not really nothing for me to be intimidated or excited about because I know my value that I bring to a team. So I just gotta, we'll see how that goes. But I definitely know, I know my value and know my worth. So I think that's all that matters to me for sure.
And when you evaluate, done with the rookie contract, it's been a lot of things have transpired since you came into the league. When you evaluate who you are, as a teammate, as a player also on the court, do you see any major differences between, rookie Cam and Cam now?
Yeah, man, just time, maturity, learning. I came in, they drafted me when I was 19. I'm 23 now, so I really, they see me mature from being 19 to 23, so mature, grow as a player and a person off the court. Everybody. So I think it's good to have that relationship with everybody. It's definitely love being here. Definitely love playing here. They drafted me. They saw something in me, and they took a chance. And I always like respect that. But at the end of the day, it is a business. We'll see how that goes. But I mean, it's always a mutual connection and love here. So I would love to be back for sure. But yeah, because just a whole lot invested here. I've been through a lot. Went from super teams to the rebuild. So we'll see how that goes. But it's definitely been a great journey for sure.
I guess you kind of just answered this, but when you got drafted, you said you felt like this was a match made in heaven for you and the organization. I'm curious if what has contributed to, if you still feel that way, if there were any points where that feeling wavered, and kind of how you reflect on, I guess the end of your rookie contract.
No, I never wavered from that. Always felt like this was a great fit for me. Just seeing the team, even with the team at the time, it was a great fit. I felt like for me, obviously I would love to play more, got more run, but it was just part of the league, part of the business, and I understood it. But no, I never waver. I always loved playing here, even when I got the opportunity to play in front of the fans. Everybody in the arena, got excited when I was out there playing and scoring. So I definitely love playing in Barclays, playing in front of everybody. So I definitely. And even up to now with the fit, even now playing, just playing freely, playing with a green light, I would say. So just experiencing that has been great. But definitely never wavered from the match made in heaven thing I said on draft day, and I think it still applies to this day for me. So yeah.
Cam, obviously not what you wanted in terms of amount that you got to play, but I'm interested kind of, since you had to unfortunately sit back and watch quite a bit, kind of what you thought of the identity of this team, the way that they played when you were and when you were not on the court, and kind of the way that they connected with this coaching staff.
No, it was definitely dope to watch. Obviously, the first few games, like the first however many games it was I played in, it was definitely great. Just seeing the vision of what Jordy wants us to play like, and just seeing everybody buy into it was definitely dope to be a part of. And then obviously, it's tough. Injuries happen. I mean, that's just part of the game, honestly. Injuries happen, but it's definitely dope to see how we still competed against all the great teams. We competed hard, and we gave them our best game for sure. Just playing hard, making threes, and just being a tough team. So I think it's definitely a lot of stuff to look on, and definitely a lot of stuff that we can build on and improve on for next year, so we can increase our win total for sure. So it's definitely a lot of room for improvement, but a lot of good stepping stones for us to use to apply. So it was definitely great to see our identity and keep trying to build on it.